Hi, this topic is how to talk to your children about divorce, and hopefully it's not your own. My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and I have a lot of experience in the divorce business because before I became a marriage saver almost 20 years ago, I did divorce mediation. And after I developed my process, my system, I would actually go into the lion's den. I went to the support group for women for divorce, Second Saturday in the San Diego area. And I helped a lot of women turn their marriage around so they wouldn't have to get a divorce. And so it's very troubling for me to see what happens to children in a divorce. And it's a very difficult thing to talk to your kids about because you're basically telling your kids, your mom and I or your dad and I have given up and we're not going to take care of you anymore as a family. We are shutting down and you are basically going to be shuttled between two households and you're basically going to be trying to figure out what's going on because your other parent and I are fighting. We don't get along. We're mean to one another. We might even be blaming each other, and at the same time we're going to be telling you it's not your fault. These are children. Children don't grasp these concepts. They're too abstract. It's very hard for them. It takes a lot of energy. People don't realize how much energy is expended in a divorce, how much negativity comes out, how much evil is involved. They don't realize that at any point where you are in getting a divorce, it's 1,000 times easier to reconcile and put your marriage back together. There is no simple answer to what to tell your children. Now, when I worked with people live, I would say, and I'm talking about when I was doing divorce mediation, I would say, don't tell your kids you're getting a divorce. They don't know. Even the teenagers can be pretty stupid about it. You can live in separate houses, you could come up with any excuse. They're not going to know. You don't want to pull the floor out from under your kids. Okay, you know what? I have a friend who was one of the top divorce mediators in San Diego, and he used to explain it this way. He said, imagine going to an alien world, and you have two bodyguards, and they start to fight each other. That's what it's like for your kids. They're new here. They don't get it. They don't have the tools. They are not equipped to live in this world without a mother and a father. And you could tell me all you want, well, it happens all the time. Sure it does. So do wars. Doesn't make it any easier for the victims. If you can do anything to save your marriage, I'm here to tell you, you should try. We have courses that will help you like you can't even believe. Now, there are situations where there's nothing you can do. When, I shouldn't say nothing, but when the wife leaves the family and she's with someone else, very hard to have that family reconciled. But otherwise, you can do it. You can overcome. Now, there's times when you should get a divorce. If there's heavy drug use, heavy criminal activity, pedophile, really bizarre things. Otherwise, you're just going to bring your own stuff to your next relationship anyway. You might as well straighten it out now. Tell your children you love them with all your heart, mind, and soul, and you're very sorry. And then pray they don't have to go through it. But chances are, statistically, because you get a divorce, they are going to have to get a divorce too. That's how sad it is. It's pathetic. So, look, you have an uphill battle in front of you. I'm not pretending you don't, but it's a worthwhile battle. And don't give up. Don't give up. Because the minute you give up, the battle's over, but so is the chance for success. So don't give up. I hope I've inspired you to re-look at things. You know, look, when I was a divorce mediator, I got all the failures from the marriage counselors, the therapists. They were all failures because they don't understand marriage. You don't understand marriage either. If you did, you wouldn't be here now. It's amazing when you start to understand what you actually can still have, and you make that effort and you turn it around. It's amazing. It's amazing. I encourage you with all that I have to try. Don't give up. Blessings to you. I pray for you. Blessings to your family. God bless.